Regardless of how much you know about North Korea, it will never fail to amaze you. North Korea is the most secretive and controversial country in the world. It is also home to some of the most bizarre laws ever conceived by humankind. Whilst these laws seem ridiculous, many are absolutely brutal and haunt the daily lives of the civilians of this iron-fisted country. Driving limits. The government controls who can own and drive vehicles, and only male government officials are allowed to drive. No religious worship or activities. No religion is allowed in North Korea because they have to worship Kim Jong-un's divine being. Ownership of Bibles can result in execution or be sent to labor camps. No international calls. No international calls. The government regulates the flow of information and does not want any undesirable information flowing into the country through international calls. If someone is caught making international calls, they are put to death. iPhones or laptops. No iPhones, TVs or laptops from the aforementioned brands for North Koreans. The people of this country know very little about electronics and technology, as the government's isolation policy hides a lot. Approved haircuts only. Perhaps the craziest law ever introduced by Kim Jong-un when he came into power in 2013 was the prescription of hairstyles. Locals can only choose to have one of 28 approved hairstyles, hand-picked by Kim himself. Escaping is a crime. Given the numerous crazy laws mentioned above, you would expect every North Korean with a sound mind to pack up and flee their controlling country. Well, they can't. It is illegal for them to leave, and anyone who crosses the border without official papers will be gunned down by the guards. Being American may be illegal. The most bizarre thing about the North Korean legal system is that a tourist may be arrested simply because they are from the US. This animosity is so great that the US Department of State has now issued an official North Korea travel warning, which instructs American citizens to refrain from traveling to the country. Disloyalty to the leader can mean the death penalty. Falling asleep during a meeting with Kim Jong-un is considered disloyalty to the leader and may also lead to the death penalty. According to reports, in 2015, North Korea's defense minister Hyun Yong-chol was gunned down by an anti-aircraft fire in front of 100 people for behavior such as falling asleep in Kim Jong-un's presence. Prison camps in North Korea. It is believed that about 200,000 North Koreans live in the camps. They were arrested for alleged political crimes. If a person commits a political crime, his entire family is interned. If a prisoner manages to escape, his entire family would be killed. 40% of prisoners interned in these concentration camps die from malnutrition. Many of them are sentenced to hard labor for seemingly reasonable terms, but more often than not they work to death.